Hello guys, Carol here, welcoming my Let's Platinum Dragon Age Origins. Unfortunately, my sound recorder crashed and I have to do post recording, so we need to save here, make additional save, because we want to get both trophies.
It won't work. I will stay strong.
So I guess I was explaining in here that there is a trophy for siding with Templars and the other one for siding with mages. And we want to side with mages because we want to keep win. So first we're gonna side with Templars, get the trophy, and then reload the save and get another trophy. So the thing is that you can do it in here, in this conversation. You can choose kind of sides, but as well you can steer the conversation to not make a choice, and that's what I'm going to do. So it's easier later. It's you don't have to load this save and fight final boss. You just need to go through part of a conversation after the fight, and that's it. So yeah. Not sure when I'm gonna go with the conversation. I just remember I was explaining things here. So yeah, I was thinking as well what to do next. I'd probably go through some DLCs, just a few of them, get the trophies in the DLCs and get the new gear, and maybe go for the Earl of Radcliffe. We'll see.
The boy is exhausted.
But I want to finish this video first.
I've never seen anything like it. Rest easy. Help is here.
Enough visions. If anything in you is human, kill me now and stop this game.
He's delirious. He's been tortured and has probably been denied food and water. I can tell. Here, I have a skin of...
Don't touch me. Stay away. Filthy blood mages getting in my head. I will not break. I'd rather die.
Where are the other survivors?
What others? What are you talking about?
Irving and the other mages who fought Aldred. Where are they?
They are in the harrowing chamber. The sounds coming up from there. Oh, Maker.
We must hurry. They are in grave danger, I am sure of it.
You can't save them. You don't know what they've become.
And you do?
They've been surrounded by blood mages whose wicked fingers snake into your mind and corrupt your thoughts.
His hatred of mages is so intense. The memory of his friends' deaths is still fresh in his mind.
You have to end it now, before it's too late.
I want to save everyone who can be possibly saved.
Are you really saving anyone by taking this risk? To ensure this horror is ended, to guarantee that no abominations or blood mages live, you must kill everyone up there.
I cannot decide on that before seeing what's going on. So this is actually, in this point, I think you can choose who to side with. So first one seems mages, second Templars, and third one you don't decide. And I think that's the best choice. It's the shortest way to get both of them.
That is your choice to make, but I beg you to consider what I have to say. You cannot tell Maleficarum by sight. Just one could influence the mind of a king, of a grand cleric.
I don't... I
Make
think
her
I've made
turn
my
his gaze
decision
on
is the
you.
best choice.
I hope your compassion hasn't doomed us all.
So yeah, we're going for the final fight. It's gonna be really intense, but I was really happy because I managed to do it just first in one go. I didn't have to reload on anything, so it's gonna be pretty intensive. But you need to use... I'm just searching for the... Jesus, I forgot what was it called. It's going to be here. No. That's the Litany of Adrala. Yeah. So for this fight, have it ready because it's really useful. You use it on the mages when the boss wants to turn them to blood mages. And I'm telling you, you don't want blood mages in the fight. So I was just checking here that I can actually choose it from here. I don't need to choose it from the inventory. So let's do it. Sorry guys, I'm spoiling a bit, but I really don't know what to say. I just don't remember what I was saying.
Do you accept the gift that I offer? Look what we have here. An intruder. I bid you welcome. Care to join in our revels?
I take it you Uldred.
Oh, very observant. I'm quite impressed you're still alive. Unfortunately, that must mean you killed my servants. Oh, well, they are probably better off dying in the service of their betters than living with the terrible responsibility of independence.
You'll soon follow your servants.
Wait. Let's not be hasty. I'm trying to have a civilized conversation here.
What are you trying to accomplish by torturing these people?
A mage is but the larval form of something greater. Your chantry vilifies us, calls us abominations, when we have truly reached our full potential. Look at them. The chantry has them convinced. They deny themselves the pleasure of becoming something glorious.
You're mad. There's nothing glorious about what you've become, Uldred.
Uldred? He is gone. I am Uldred, and yet not Uldred. I am more than he was. I could give you this gift to win. You and all the mages. It would be so much easier if you just accepted it. But some people can be so stubborn.
I'm glad so many of them stood up to you. No, of course they are. You're trying to destroy their lives.
Everywhere I go, resistance. How very inconsiderate. I even have the first enchanter on my side, don't I, Irving?
What have you done to him?
Stop him. He is building an army. He will destroy the Templars, and...
You're a sly little fox, Irving, telling on me like that. And here I thought he was starting to turn.
Never!
That's enough out of you, Irving. He'll serve me eventually, as will you.
What's that supposed to mean?
I'm not stupid. Do you think I'm going to let you wander around this tower knowing you are a pawn of the Templars? You are a thorn in my side, and I must remove you before you fester.
You can certainly try to get rid of me.
Your raw potential, with the strength of a demon behind it, would be unstoppable. I can do that. I can give you power and a new life.
That's going too far. You die now.
If you must, it will just make my victory all the sweeter.
Don't forget the litany. It will thwart Uldred's attempts to control the mages and win this fight for us.
Yeah, so as she mentioned, you need to use litany. So first thing first, kill off all the adds, all the abominations, before fighting with the boss. Okay, we got one. Yeah, I think I'm gonna use a healing potion here. She's getting a heal from Win, but I just don't wanna lose her. It's gonna be so good, and as you can see, I'm putting her next to the mages here. So she's gonna be shooting from the bow, and whenever I need to use litany, I can do it. So back to my main character, killing the last abomination, and switching to boss. So this is it. He will turn the mages to one by one to blood mages, so you need to use the litany right now.
Yes.
The other thing you want to do is to watch the win mana. What I did is I put a tactic for her that if she goes below a certain amount of mana to use the lesser mana potion. So, you know, because she's doing great job healing here, I have to say. Again, when you see this, it means he tries to control the mages by turning them to blood mages. So again, litany here. And believe me, it saves a lot of trouble. Yeah, the other one was, I put the tactic for her to use the regeneration. It gives regeneration to mana or stamina, depends on who she puts it on. So using Litany again. Switching back to my main character, and nicely he's set up back to me, so we can backstab his ass. 150 XP, nice. Believe me guys, I was really happy with winning this fight in one go. Thought that Nightmare is gonna be a trouble, but before, when I was on PC, I was never using this litany thing, so I had to fight the blood mages as well, so this fight was really hard. So those gauntlets, I think they mage only, yeah. They give fire damage. So nothing for win, actually. Although they have better armor, so I don't know if I gave them to her or not. I think I did at the end. Just for the, you know, defense bonus. So yeah, I made another save here because I wasn't sure where, if I'll be able to save when I leave here. So I think, yeah, it's a good place to save. And now basically with the conversation that it's going to come, you need to side with Templars or a mages to get the other ones as well to get both drops.
Are you all right?
I've been better, but I am thankful to be alive. I suppose that is your doing, isn't it, Wynne?
I wasn't alone. I had help.
The Circle owes both of you a debt we will never be able to repay. Come. The Templars await. We shall let them know that the tower is once again ours. I'll need you to
Very well, lead on.
down the stairs. Curse whoever insisted the Circle be housed in a tower.
Irving? Maker's breath. I did not expect to see you alive.
It is over, Gregor. Uldred is dead.
Uldred tortured these mages, hoping to break their wills and turn them into abominations. We don't know how many of them have turned.
What? Don't be ridiculous.
Of course he'll say that. He might be a blood mage. Don't you know what they did? I won't let this happen again.
I am the Knight Commander here, not you.
If you spare even one blood mage, we may regret it later.
I know. And I would do anything to prevent this atrocity from reoccurring.
Colin is right. There is no way of knowing if any of us are dangerous. I will do what I believe is in the best interests of the Circle, as I have always done. I hereby place my life, and those of these mages, into the hands of the Templars. Do what you think is necessary.
Very well. I will send a report to the Chantry. They will undoubtedly have plans for you. For now, we should deal with your wounded.
I have delivered what you asked, now what?
We will discuss that in a moment. Cullen, take these mages away and watch them carefully. Make sure they get the healing they require.
But they...
They will receive healing. I will have no more blood on my hands. Now go.
Colin said the mages will be investigated. Is that true?
Yes, I suppose. There will be questioning, among other things. The Chantry will learn about this soon enough, and the Grand Cleric will be the one to decide their fate. We will form the Circle anew upon the remains of the old, and we will not make the same mistakes twice. Wynne, I am sure you were instrumental in bringing peace to the Tower, and you have always been a respected member of the Circle. The Circle will be in need of a first enchanter. There is none other more suited to this position than you. It is yours, if you will accept it.
Ah, Gregor. You only picked me because all the rest of the senior mages are either dead or otherwise incapacitated. But I cannot accept this offer. I wish to teach and to learn, and I will not spend the rest of my life tiptoeing around the Chantry. I would, in fact, prefer to remain in the company of the Grey Warden, if she will have me.
We could certainly use a talented mage like yourself.
I was at Ostagar, and we failed. This will not happen a second time. The Darkspawn must be taken down, and I wish to be there when it happens.
Are you sure you will not reconsider? The Circle needs you.
There is hardly a circle left to speak of. I will return to the Circle when Ferelden is safe, if I can.
You will be a valued member of this group when...
I suppose nothing I say will change your mind. Very well. Join the Grey Warden if it pleases you. As for you, I am grateful for what you have done, and I did give you my word that we would aid you in your battle against the Darkspawn. I intend to honor my promise to you. Once we have secured the tower, my men and I will make our way to battle. After all, we still have not heard from Denerim, and the Darkspawn threaten all of Ferelden. It falls to me to decide what we must do. The Templars, out of duty and gratitude, will stand with the Grey Wardens.
I expect you'll be there when the time comes.
You must excuse me. There are loose ends to be tied up, and the Chantry must be informed that the situation here is under control. We will meet again soon. Till then, may the Maker watch over you.
Yeah, we should get the trophy. Boom! That's siding with Templars. So, yeah, funny enough, Wynne stayed. Normally, if you side with Templars earlier on, she leaves your party and you need to fight her. But if you go this way, you can side with Templars and still keep her. So that's cool. So now we're just gonna reload, and yeah, and we'll move the conversation in the way to side with the mages. And that basically it. Both trophies unlocked. It's still a long way to platinum. This game is really cool. I really enjoyed playing it again. And the nightmare difficulty, it's a nice challenge, I have to say. So I think with the first enchanter here, I just skip through the conversation. It's nothing serious here.
I was...
Come. The Templars away. I'll need...
Yeah. Yeah, I can't wait to play more.
Maker's breath. I did not expect to see you alive.
It is over, Gregor. Uldred is dead.
Uldred tortured these mages, hoping to break their wills and turn them into abominations. We don't know how many of them have turned.
What? Don't be ridiculous.
Of course he'll say that. He might be a blood mage. Don't you know what they did? I won't let this happen again.
I am the Knight Commander here, not you.
I believe order has been restored to the circle.
We will rebuild. The circle will go on, and we will learn from this tragedy and be strengthened by it.
We have won back the tower. I will accept Irving's assurance that all is well.
But they may have demons within them, lying dormant, lying in wait.
Enough. I have already made my decision. Thank you. You have proven yourself a friend of both the Circle and the Templars.
And what about the Darkspawn? I require aid.
I promised you aid, but with the Circle restored, my duty is to watch the mages. They are free to help you, however. Speak to them.
You mean the first enchanter?
Yes, Irving. For now, I will have to oversee a sweep of the tower. There may be some survivors, and we should do our best to tend to them. Please excuse me. And Irving, it is good to have you back.
I'm sure we'll be at each other's throats again in no time.
So I was thinking here that I wanted to try to steal from them. So I made another save. Because I didn't know if they're gonna go somewhere or not. But it was not possible because of this conversation.
The tower in disarray. The circle nearly annihilated. Oh, it could have been much, much worse. I am glad you arrived when you did. It's almost as though the Maker himself sent you.
The Blight drove me here to seek
The
aid.
least we can do is help you against the Darkspawn. I would hate to survive this, only to be overcome by the Blight.
So I have your word?
Do not.
But there are so few mages
underestimate
left.
us. Even one mage will be a great help to you. You have my word. As first enchanter, the Circle will join the Grey Wardens in the fight.
Irving, I have a request. I seek leave to follow the Grey Warden.
Wynne, we need you here. The Circle needs you.
I appreciate the sentiment, Irving. But the Circle will do fine without me. The Circle has you. This woman is brave and good, and capable of great things. If she will accept my help, I will help her accomplish her goals.
I would be honored to have you join me, Wynne.
You were never one to stay in the tower when there was adventure to be had elsewhere.
Why stay when I can be of service elsewhere?
Then I give you leave to follow the Grey Warden, but know that you always have a place here. There is much to be done here, and I must go. You must forgive me for not being a proper host.
And boom! The second trophy for siding with mages.
When
I understand,
the time
till we meet
comes,
again.
we will stand beside you.
So yeah, awesome job, and we have approval from Wynne. So first enchanter has left.
You really killed all those
I went to Quartermaster to sell some stuff because I don't know if it affects the stealing. I mean, if you can steal, because we have our inventory full, so... So I'm gonna sell some stuff, and then we're gonna try and steal some items. So I did another save in here because I don't really know if there is a possibility of failing steal and getting into trouble or whatever. So just made a save to be sure. I wasn't sure if the top one is stealing, like I couldn't see. So.
Resorting to petty thievery now. How sad.
So stealing
I
fails,
suggest
but
you watch yourself.
I think it doesn't really. So I'm gonna try again, but I don't think that there is like a chance. So that you can try. Is it you either have stats to steal from someone or you don't, and that's it. So I try again to steal from Knight Commander, but it failed again, so my stealing is not high enough, or my constitution is not high enough. So we're gonna try to steal from Cullen now.
As you like.
And boom, we got something. The worst thing is there is no really way to check what you actually stole. So that's kinda shame. I'm gonna try to steal for Quartermaster now, but you actually can't steal from him. Nothing happens when you try to steal. Or maybe you wasn't selected. Alright, so I stole something. And then I went here to check from Irving, the first enchanter. But I think he might be like upstairs on a second or third floor, I don't remember. There was like a room with first enchanter chair and, you know, all first enchanter stuff around, so I don't remember. It was second or third floor. So yeah, I think he went there. And I saw the mages are here still, so I think I try to steal from them as well.
On my way.
Some money. Some item. And I think Petra, you can't steal from her. I'm not sure.
I'll do it.
So then I was thinking about going upstairs to first enchanter and try to steal from him. But I kinda started to think that if I cannot steal from Knight Commander, then probably I won't be able to steal from first enchanter. So I think I abandoned this idea, yeah. I said to myself I will return here and try to steal from them. So yeah, I'm not sure where I went from here.
What was that soup you made for supper?
I think I was already thinking about there is a trick to make money pretty quickly. Some gold, so we're gonna use it. I'm gonna use it. You know, there are other ways of gaining gold. It's by crafting and selling, so this is a faster solution, so I don't look well, it is an exploit, but I don't look at it as a big exploit that would ruin my game, you know. So yeah, I was just explaining, I think here, that to do it you need to put most expensive thing to no, sorry, before I wanted to sell the stuff I don't need, so I was quickly going through the items here. So and I think I'm gonna sell it to a vendor now. Shame this Templar helmet doesn't have any other bonuses. But I think Templar armor has, and yeah, it's really cool. Spell resistance, willpower, mental resistance, so and much more better armor. So we're gonna definitely use this on Alistar. I don't think I had any better shield than what I'm wearing. Yep. It's just the Oathkeeper has healing received, so I better keep it on my tank, you know. I think I will only change the helmet for her. Yeah. I don't want her to wear chainmail. Fatigue is too high. So yeah. Oh, Wynn didn't have a second ring, so she got another iced band. Definitely not gonna give her leather armor. No. So I'll keep the one she has because of the defense and magic attribute. So, I think I'm gonna change yeah, I've changed her headgear to the other one because of the 12 defense. So she's only missing boots, basically. But I don't have any for her, so.
So it was lamb then.
So that's it. We're gonna sell all the not needed equipment to the quartermaster.
You really killed? I'm sure you need supplies after that.
Yeah, we're gonna keep the crossbow for, I guess, Alistar. And we're gonna leave the stuff for the doggy, so we can give it to him in party camp. We're gonna leave the rings as well for other party members. I'm not sure I'm gonna sell anything from here. Nothing from crafting, yeah. Some cool gifts. But we're gonna sell all those fancy items that we probably don't need. I think we need it for some crafting, but they not that hard to come. So now I think I'm gonna save, and I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna do the trick with the gold. Basically what you do is you put the most expensive item that you have in your junk inventory. And I think the most expensive thing I have is for now is the Blood Dragon plate armor. Yeah, so we're gonna move it to junk, and you don't need to use Quartermaster, of course. You can use any vendor. So you go to junk, and what you do, you need to hit sell all junk, so the triangle and X, one after another, but it have to be really quick. It takes a bit of practice to do. But so we have a 9 gold right now, and as you can see we have 17, and you can buy back for whatever you sold. So yeah, so after each sale we got 4.2 gold more. As you can see, it's getting a bit easier later on if you're gonna buy some expensive item that you sell it for like 20 or 30 gold, then it's just much quicker. So yeah, I think I just did it a few times in here, and then I've noticed that it's already a really long video, over 40 minutes. So yeah, I decided that I'm gonna do the rest of the selling because it's really boring without recording. And yeah, that's basically it. I'm gonna buy some items from the Quartermaster, and we'll be ready to move further. But before, we're gonna go to the party camp, and we're gonna give all the gifts that we have to whatever characters, and maybe do some conversations as well if anything new opens. And like I said, after that we're gonna move and go probably do some DLCs. So once again guys, thank you for watching, and I see you in the next one.